Here's some news and information that is breaking. It's been going on now for several hours, and I wanted to make sure that I shared this with the people in the neighborhood because sit down. Let's get into it. Texas Representative Nicole Collier has been confined by herself in House chambers after refusing a DPS permission slip. Let's get into it. State Representative Nicole Collier of Dallas-Fort Worth says she is locked inside the Texas House chamber after refusing to sign a Department of Public Safety permission slip that would place her under a mandatory police escort. House leadership has imposed around-the-clock monitoring and DPS escorts on Democrats who broke quorum. Collier refused and stayed on the floor in protest. Now, here's why this is likely unlawful. Authority to compel attendance applies to absentees, not to confine present members. Texas Constitution, Article 3, Section 10 lets a smaller number of members compel the attendance of absent members. Courts have recognized this power extends to physically returning absentees. Collier is present. Forcibly confining a present member exceeds that narrow authority unless the full House has formally set penalties and procedures. Number 2, potential unlawful restraint, which is what I definitely see this as. Texas Penal Code Section 20.02 makes it a crime to initially restrain another without consent and without legal authority. Confining a legislator to the chamber or office without a duly adopted House rule or court order authorizing such confinement fits the definition of restraint. Constitutional protection against unreasonable seizures. The Texas Bill of Rights, Article 1, Section 9, mirrors the Fourth Amendment. Government seizures must be reasonable and typically require lawful authority. Holding an elected official in place under continuous guard, absent a specific lawful basis, raises serious seizure concerns. Are you pissed off yet? Where her people at? Are y'all going to go get her? What you gonna do? What are we doing? Why do we have this woman, this black woman, held against her will because she refuses to sign something because she chose to exercise her right to break quorum? This is not really happening, but it is. Here's the bottom line. Compelling absentees back is one thing. Confining a present member who refuses a permission slip is another and is likely outside the scope of Article 3, Section 10 and vulnerable to unlawful restraint and unreasonable seizure. Let's talk about that, shall we? But here's what needs to happen. The Speaker needs to rescind the escort permission slip confinement directive or narrowly tailors it to absent members only. Allow Collier to leave freely. It's a whole lot of things I'm thinking in my mind right now. DPS stand down from physical confinement unless a lawful House vote or court order explicitly authorizes custody, and even then only to compel appearance, not to detain a present member. Immediate legal relief. Let me say that again. Immediate legal relief. Collier's counsel can file an emergency writ of habeas corpus in Travis County, the remedy when any person is restrained in his liberty, seeking court-ordered release. Texas law calls habeas a writ of right. Transparency needs to be restored is another thing. Reopen the House gallery, press access surrounding this incident to ensure public oversight. So this is a fast-moving situation, folks, but the issue that I am seeing here is that this dude, Abbott, and the GOP, the Republicans that are holding it down right now, trying to get them to fix this gerrymandering where it works in Trump's favor, we should all be hot as fish grease about this. We ought to be so angry right now at how they are doing this, sister, right now. How many people are going to continue to allow this to happen and not pass this on? If you have seen this, make sure that you are sharing this. If you have seen this, make sure that you are getting this to the press and to the news if it is not already. Make sure that everybody, if you're in Texas, y'all need to be opening up your mouths right now. Do not let this story die, okay? Now, for more news and for more information that you can absolutely use, y'all can tell I'm hot as fish grease right now. This has me furious. Head over to brownstoneworldwide.com, Cityscape Radio, and you guessed it, Brownstone Living Magazine. We'll see you around.